Rambo: Last Blood stars Sylvester Stallone as John Rambo, and this is the 5th Rambo movie. Wow. That's a lot of fucking Rambo movies. And in this film, John Rambo is out for revenge when sex traffickers target someone he really cares about. So of course, a lot of people are gonna die in really brutal ways. First Blood is great. That's a film. That's a film. First Blood Part 2, it's okay. Three's bad. I actually think 3 is a bad movie. 4, though, Rambo, the simply titled Rambo, I really like that movie. I've always liked Rambo 4. I think it's a ton of fun. So I was expecting about that when it came to this movie. And I didn't really get it. This movie, to me, wasn't as good as Rambo 4, although it is better than Rambo 3. I don't go to Rambo movies expecting anything other than Rambo killing motherfuckers, but this movie really didn't have that much of that, surprisingly. I mean, yeah, the third act is just Home Alone with Rambo. Like, instead of setting up micro machines, Rambo was like, I'm gonna blow people up. Like if Kevin McAllister was a sadistic motherfucker. That's what happens in the last 20 minutes of this movie. But before that, it was kind of boring at times, surprisingly. I had the whole theater to myself, so I was laughing early on because there were subtitles for the Spanish language, but none for Sylvester Stallone. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually a huge fan of Sylvester Stallone. I love the guy, but he mumbles a lot more than usual in this movie, and there were times where I actually had no idea what he was saying. And there were like important scenes where he was like having a heart-to-heart, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill him, death is coming, I'm gonna fucking... I was like, dude, speak up! And even though with Rambo anymore I just expect bloody carnage, this film is surprisingly very simple in its execution of that. There's nothing terribly interesting about the direction. It comes from the director of Get the Gringo, which I like, and it's about on that level where it gets the job done. But that movie at least had Mel Gibson, who's a far better actor than Sylvester Stallone. And this movie doesn't have that type of emotion or that charisma. Stallone is basically playing Rambo as a quiet, seething powder keg that could go off any second, which is cool. And that could be really fun. But there isn't enough to this story. It doesn't feel so much like a Rambo movie. It feels more like a Taken movie because it's basically that, just a little more bloody, a lot more bloody. The Rambo films have always been at their best when they find a way to incorporate what made First Blood so good, which was tortured man who's come back from the war, and what he's dealing with now is just another war. And does he need that war to feel like he's alive? Is he really that traumatized by it? Or does he need it? That was like fucking interesting. And also really exciting. Last Blood is entirely about the carnage. There is one scene early in the movie where he is going through his tunnels and he has a quick little flashback, and it does really nothing for him as a character. It almost felt like a story beat and less of a character beat. Just reminding us of his past, not really showing us that much about his character. The movie reminded me of Rocky IV in one specific way. It's nothing like Rocky IV. It's just, there's like one too many montages in this movie. Rocky IV had a lot of montages, and I'm just eventually waiting for somebody to get the montage in this movie where Rambo is like preparing his home and like sharpening blades, but put the Rocky theme on that and make it seem like a really fucked up Rocky movie. If someone does that, it was my idea. The film also tries to have a little bit of a heart with a character that he meets in Mexico who's like an investigative journalist who's on the trail of these sex traffickers, and that really doesn't go anywhere. She's basically just there to provide information, and unfortunately, like, it's weird. I know that the majority of the fan base just wants to see people blow up and shit, and that's cool. That's why I want to watch a Rambo movie too, just to see some cool scenes anymore. I don't expect them to be like First Blood at this point. I know what the franchise has become, and that's what I expect. It'd be nice if it was still more like the first, an actual exploration of what this guy's dealing with on the inside. But instead, They've kind of become just your basic trope-filled cliche action movies. And this one doesn't try to be anything else. Every single time Sylvester Stallone has decided to make yet another movie in one of his famous franchises, I always get really worried. Back when Rocky Balboa came out, Rocky 6, I was fucking terrified. I was like, dude, Rocky 5 was horrible. Please do not make another horrible one. Just don't. Then when Balboa was actually really good, it was so nice. And then he made Rambo. And I was really fucking worried. I was like, don't make a shitty... Oh, it's actually cool. All right, that was actually pretty good. Then he made Creed. I was really fucking worried, okay? I was like, no, it ended so well with Rocky Balboa. And then Creed was fucking awesome. Then they made Creed 2, and I was really fucking worried. You see a pattern here? And Creed 2 was good. And then when he made Rambo Last Blood, I was like, this is it. This is the one. I know this is going to be the one where they just went too far. And, you know, it's not awful. It's by no means as bad as some critics are saying it is. It's just kind of mediocre, which is disappointing from a franchise that is filled with some badass shit. I'm going to give Rambo Last Blood a C+. If you are a hardcore Rambo fan, you probably already saw this movie. I was in Fantastic Fest, that's why I missed it. That's why this review is a little bit late. But I still don't see this being your favorite. Like, I can't imagine this being anyone's favorite Rambo movie. I just can't. I think it could have been a lot better. That being said, I want to give a big thank you to the sponsor for this video, and that's Raycon. The company was founded by Ray J, and celebrities like Snoop Dogg or Cardi B are obsessed with Raycons. Raycon offers wireless earphones in a range of fun colors and patterns. They're super comfortable and come with a variety of fit options. Unlike some of your other wireless options, Raycon earbuds are both stylish and discreet with no dangling wires or stems. They start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands you know. And their latest model is their best yet, with over 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise isolating fit. And right now there's a link in the description box below. You guys can get 15% off your order from Raycon. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. Once again, please check out that link in the description box below for 15% off your order. You guys are the best. Thank you so much as always for watching. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmannized.